What it is, what it do? It's the people champ, AO Money Meech, coming to you live real quick just to let you know that we be on News, Life, and Beyond podcast, turning up real quick, having a real conversation. Steve J and Adam May, bringing us the real talk, the real news, and beyond that. We're going to talk music. We're going to talk all the topics that need to be spoken on, whether it be world topics or just pop culture. These guys do it big. They got a real great platform. They got a real great show. We finna talk about some music because that's what I do. So let's get into that and, let's just see what it is, man. 60 seconds. We on the drop. You know what time it is. We finna kill it. We finna do it big. News, Life, and Beyond podcast. Turn up. You already know what it is. Holla at your boy. Meech out. Things connect, but
how'd you end up working with Massive?
Massive started doing a podcast years ago. And I think I was his second episode. And he would have people freestyle at the end. And I remember I kicked the wicked freestyle. And then, I think he believed in my talent from there on out, and we kind of just started meshing with each other from there on out. And, I support him and his team. They do a lot of dope things for the community and for the artists in the community. And, I'm pretty sure they support me and they want to see me succeed too. So, it's just a mutual thing. We just want to see each other succeed,
Yeah, they definitely work.
Yeah, they definitely work their ass off. I give them that.
They invite us to a lot of shows, so we respect them a lot,
Yeah.
So,
if I ever throw another show, you guys are always welcome to my event.
Yeah.
Always welcome.
Hit us up, let us know if we don't see those flyers or whatever.
Yeah, I got you. No, I'm a promoter. I always promote. That's one thing. I always promote. Sometimes I get lackadaisical. I might miss a day or two. But I always promote. So if you don't, I'll contact you directly.
We got a cookout coming up. You can come to
July 4th.
Word.
July 4th.
Yeah.
July 4th?
Yeah.
What day does that fall on?
Saturday.
Is it Saturday? All right. As long as I'm not working, I'll come through.
Yeah.
And it's got a stage and everything at the place.
Oh, fire. So you gonna have performances?
We're gonna try. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we had Massive DJ last year.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does his thing. He's a good DJ too. He does his thing. I like his new sound kit. He be killing it with it. Who you with? Who you with? Yeah. He be killing it with it. I respect the hustle. I respect the grind.
Yeah, definitely.
Does your girl rap?
No. She tries. She tries. She's more of I'm going to listen to a song on the radio, but I'm going to make up my own lyrics to it while I'm doing it. So
the Weird Al Yankovic?
Nah, it's not that bad. I'd rather listen to her over Weird Al.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah, nothing wrong at all. Her favorite thing to do, she has a Kendrick song. And because she knows I rap in the song, Kendrick goes, "Stop playing before I turn you to a song." So her favorite thing, if she talk to somebody, she'll be like, "Stop playing before my man turns you to a song."
So what do you got up and coming?
Right now, man, I'm just trying to book some shows. It's been kind of hard with so much school. I want to get back to booking with Bars Over Bars Media. They do a lot of things over on the East Coast, out in Massachusetts, out in New Hampshire, Vermont. They're all over the East Coast, Maine. I gotta hit New York this year. It's crazy that I've performed so many places in the United States, never New York. So yeah, I did a couple shows with a woman named Pearl Handles. She's a great artist herself. Matter of fact, I promoted some of her stuff. She's a great artist. I've done shows with her out of Fall River. But this year is really just trying to travel. I want to continue to travel, continue to get my sound further than the borders. What I do usually is I save all my shows for the end of the year, especially if I get invited to do hip hop for the homeless. I love doing hip hop for the homeless every year in the state of Connecticut because it's a great charity. It's great for the people of the community. and it's just something that is fulfilling to do. So I usually do that, but really I'm trying to book anything right now. I've just been so busy with work and school. It's just been kind of crazy. So
Yeah.
That's what we want to do. We want to collab with somebody and do something like that for like kids or something like that.
yeah,
You know, you was gonna say something?
No.
Mhm. Oh,
So,
yeah, that's pretty cool. Shout out. Speaking of which, while I'm here, I got to shout out my team, Asset Music Group.
it
That's my team, Asset Music Group. We got Julius Caesar, Memo, Loud Pack. My boy Papa Cannon, like the whole team. That's my team, like literally my team. Like I got my eighth order thing on the side, that's my thing, but like my actual team is Asset Music Group. We just renovated and opened a studio over in Norristown. It's open to the public for recording. If you guys, know anybody who needs recording services, they can hit us up. We'll take care of them. We're doing a summer youth program. We got that coming up. It's called Oh My Daw. Um, it's pretty much going to be teaching kids how to use, DAWs, using Logic, using Pro Tools, using Ableton, stuff like that. Make beats, record, stuff like that. Teaching them the ins and outs of it. So, be on the lookout for Asset Music Group because we doing big things.
we like to come and check it out.
By all means,
Yeah.
please.
Maybe do a little episode and promote it a little bit.
Yeah, please. It's really nice, man. We really just opened it up. I got leftover foam right here. We have so much soundproof that we had to put up that they told me, they said, yo, take it. So I got studio equipment in my house where I'm at right now. So I'm pretty much about to just soundproof my house so I can start recording myself at home. And like, it's just, I don't know, we're a team, man. Like I said, see, that's another example of when someone believes in you, how do they help you? And it's like, and what does that do for you? And like, they knew I needed the soundproof. So they was like, yo, here, we got extra, have it. And like, that was big for me. Like,
we
that meant a
support a
lot to
lot
me.
of people. It's just getting the support back is the problem.
Yeah.
And
That's the hardest part. But if I feel like if you continue to support, eventually the right people will come.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been
You
working.
just, you just, you just got. You can't be afraid to cut off the wrong ones. I think that's where people get messed up. Is they find the right people, but they still got the wrong ones with them. So they bring in everybody with them, and then something goes awry somewhere. See, the thing about it is, not everybody is for you. So you have to be able to push on from the people who aren't and move forward to the people who are.
Yeah, yeah.
like we'll
Excuse me.
promote you now that you've been on the show. We'll always promote you. So
I
anything you
appreciate you,
put
bro. I always
on,
rock with y'all.
Yeah,
yeah,
anything you got, just make sure you tag us all the time. You know what I mean? So we
I
can.
got you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Nah, Adam, you told me, you said, yo, I got you with a hat, right? Yeah. When I call you, you gotta come. I said, bro, you didn't even, I'm there, bro. I'm there. Like, one thing you'll see about me is I'm a very loyal person. I'm a very loyal person,
that's how we
respectful,
are.
and honor means everything. And like, I know it's a movie, it's funny, but Scarface said it, he's like, if you don't got your word or, or your balls, then what do you got? You don't got shit. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You only got two things in this world: your nuts and your word.
Are you signing with
yeah.
somebody?
Yeah, Action Music Group.
Action Music Group. Yeah,
Yep, that's why they're the team.
yeah. Nice, nice. Now, what do you think is the difference between signing with somebody or being independent? Do you think it's better to sign with somebody?
Pretty much they honestly they've been helping. They've been doing my distribution and they help promote me, and that's a big help because I can't always do it by myself.
Yeah, that's
And so I think having them to promote me and push my music on days that I'm not is a huge benefactor. Like if I have content out, I don't even have to worry about resharing it some days because I'll go and I'll see like, oh, Julius Caesar tagged you in this. And it's my video. It's not like it's just like a random video like, oh, Julius Caesar tagged you in this. Memo tagged you in this. Or like, and they push my content almost nonstop. And that's a huge thing for me. Like I noticed that I looked at my story. I said, well, I got 30 viewers on my story. Like what the fuck? For what? Like, You know what I mean? Like, and it's just the constant push keeps me in the people's eyes. So I didn't have that before I signed the deal. And it's a distribution deal. I'm required to put out an album, and I think that was to get me in gear too, is for me to put out this album.
Yeah, that's
And they believe in me. They call me the golden child, like some Eddie Murphy shit. So
yeah, that's good because a lot of times you hear that people sign with record companies and stuff like that, and then they don't do anything for you. They let you do all the work. Once they give
yeah.
you the advance, you gotta network, you gotta push it, you gotta pay for your videos, you gotta do everything on your own.
Nah, these guys are family. They take care of me. They really look out for me.
So
And it's literally a family thing. Like they have cookouts. I go to their cookouts. I've been to their birthday parties. They've been to mine. Like, we're really building this thing from the ground up. But when you have a group of people who want to be successful, the eventual outcome is you will be successful. So.
Now the studio you guys have, how much is it to use? Like for
How
every
much is it used? That much? I haven't worked out with them yet because
okay.
I don't even know who's going to be the main engineer, who's going to do most of the recording for people and stuff like that. Really, the main thing I'm focused on right now is getting everything right so we can do the summer program for the kids because that's the most important thing to me. The music will come as far as that, but this is like a once in a lifetime thing to help educate some kids because the biggest thing that I wish that I had when I was is the ability to be able to start younger. Because I have a chance now, but I just started very late.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to eliminate that for some other kids. You know what I mean? For the kids who say, I want to chase the dream of music. They can start with a head start at 14, 15, 13. You know what I mean?
Where does it come from? You wanting to help these kids so badly? Like did something happen in your life when you was younger that,
No,
maybe
I've always taken care of kids. Like, I believe that it takes a village. You know what I mean? Like, if I see a little kid walking down the street, you know what I mean? I feel bad. I'm like, damn, where's the parents? You know what I mean? Like, if it's like a little 6-year-old or something like that, I'm like, where's the parents? It bothers me. You know what I mean? I care about children. I've always been, have a caring heart and that's just who I am. So if I can pass down my knowledge to someone else, I'm the type of person that if I'm at the basketball court and there's some kids playing and I see a bunch of kids missing shots, I have to go over and be like, hey man, if you tuck your elbow like this and follow through, you'll have a better chance of making it. Like it's just in me to pass on my knowledge to the youth. It's just who I've always been.
that's dope. That's dope. A lot of kids need that these days too.
True shit.
Yeah.
instead of being on the street getting in trouble.
Yeah, we lost everything. We had a YMCA out here. We had a lot of resources out here. We had you remember you was on Cliff. We had the
Yeah.
carnival. We don't have nothing no more, man. They took everything
Oh,
from us.
we used to love that carnival.
Yeah.
That carnival was the shit. St. Joseph's, yeah.
And me and him been friends for like 35, 40 years.
Amen. So y'all best friends. That's awesome. Brothers practically.
Brother, yeah.
Yeah.
So going back to what you said about being the age you are and that you started late and everything, what do you
Yeah.
think about that conversation about rappers being too old to be rapping at 50 years old and stuff like that?
Honestly, man, I think it just depends on what you have to talk about and does it relate to people.
Hmm.
I think if you're not relating to people anymore, then you should probably hang it up.
Yeah.
But if you can still relate to people, I don't think your age matters. I think it just matters what you put out. Think about when Snoop puts out bullshit. Do you listen to it? No. But when Snoop puts out a banger, you still bump that shit, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter as long as you're not. It just matters. Are you putting out bullshit or are you putting out real music?
Yeah.
So, there's people like my favorite rapper, Andre 3000. He's admitted, he said, I just feel like I don't have anything else to rap about. And I think that's perfectly okay. But for a person like me, where life is always ongoing and a lot of rap for me comes from life experiences, I don't see the well running dry anytime soon.
So did you see the conversation that Jay-Z just had, the interview that he had, where he was talking about rappers changing up their music throughout, as they grow and become different people, have different experiences versus rapping about the same shit all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what it's about. Because the person I am right now is not going to be the same. If we were to do this interview a year from now on the same day at the same time, I guarantee you the person that we all will be is a whole different person. We'll still have our same integrity, morals, respect, and who we are, but life's and it changes you. And it gives you new perspective on things. And I think that's something that we as people forget, but it's something that we all go through, so we can't forget it because no matter what, we're going through it and we're growing.
Do you think it helps or hurts a rap career?
What helps or hurts a rap career?
Changing up. Like for instance,
It depends on how drastic the change is.
like if you like take somebody like Beanie Siegel, for instance, he's always had the street, raw, rough, gritty type of raps or whatever. Do you think if he changed up and started talking about, stuff like Jay-Z talks about, do you think it would make him lose fans, or do you think it would help?
I would think if that's where his life was now, it would help, but it's not. And we know that. So it's like if he was to switch up and start talking how Jay talks, we would kind of look at him crazy like, bro, like you don't have a billionaire lifestyle. Because the thing about Jay that people that I still respect is like, if you listen to Jay songs, he'll reminisce like, yeah, it's still the kid who was cooking pots and Marcy, yeah. And he'll hit you with one of those, but then he'll hit you back and he'll be like, but I'm a billionaire man with Beyonce, my fiance, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then he'll talk about today, you know what I mean? And it's like, and I respect that people talk about today, because that's where we are today. I don't care about what you did 10 years ago. I care about what's going on today, man. Tell me who you are today. Let me know who you are today.
You crazy for this one. News, life, and beyond. Still here, still repping it. No politics, but we out to get the presidents. If we talking about it, then you know we speaking relevance. Giving you the facts, that's the only way to represent Connecticut. You just gotta tap in, like, share, and subscribe. CJ and Adam May, official, we going live. Just another episode, a visual for your eyes. News, life, and beyond, officially in its prime. News, life, and beyond. News, life, and beyond. News, life, and beyond. News, life, and beyond. News, life, and beyond.